Right then, here we go then. Manchester United versus Arsenal, billed as the biggest game between the two clubs for some saying a generation. I would say just the last decade. I'm not going to get crazy about it, but it is a massive game for the two clubs. Arsenal, obviously, 5 from 5. Man United winning their last three, with the games going the way they went yesterday. If Arsenal win, they go 4 points clear at the top, leaving United 9 points behind. If United get the win, which obviously I'm hoping they will, they'll get the gap to Arsenal down to 3 and really bunch up the top of the league table. Going to be a very, very interesting one. Let's start by having a look at the starting lineups because there have been some interesting inclusions. First off, Antony straight into the starting lineup for Manchester United. Brave decision. He's, as far as I'm aware, not even trained for the last 3 weeks, let alone play a match. So very interested to see how he gets on his debut. He'll be up against Zinchenko as well, which is an interesting choice for Arsenal. Whether or not Arteta didn't think Antony would be available, I don't know, but I do fancy his chances against Zinchenko, as he is historically not the best defensively. Going, of course, the other way, though, my biggest concern would be Martinelli and Zinchenko doubling up on Dalot at right back. And a surprise for me that he has stuck with McTominay over Casemiro. He's given his reasons, saying that at the moment, Casemiro is still not fully match fit for a full 90 minutes, and he is new to the league, and McTominay has been playing very well. So I will accept that as a justifiable reason for starting McTominay, but I would have liked to have seen Casemiro in there. Other than that, I think really that is where the game is going to be played. I think it is going to be a massive battle on Manchester United's right and Arsenal's left for dominance. The midfield battle, I would expect, to be honest, to be won by the likes of McTominay, Fernandes and Eriksen over Odegaard, Lokonga and Xhaka. Sorry, I think our midfield should be better than Arsenal's, but obviously Arsenal have been playing very well recently, and I do really like the prospect of Sancho having a go at Ben White. I think Saka's going to have to be on massive defensive duties down that right-hand side for Arsenal if Sancho is on top form. So, interested to see how this one plays out. I think it is going to be a very, very tight game. I think the first goal in this game is going to be absolutely massive, but remains to be seen. We are 10 minutes out from kickoff. If you are in the chat, please let me know by saying hello. And yeah, 10 minutes away from kickoff. Let's see what is going to happen in this one today. Of course, this is my first ever attempt at doing a live stream for a football match. So, let me know what you think of the stream. Should I be doing this more often? Also, let me know if you can hear me, because I don't actually know. The microphone says it is picking it up, but who knows? I suppose my biggest concern in terms of the overall game is I hope we don't get any bad VAR decisions. There have been a fair few very, very suspect VAR decisions over the course of the weekend. The Coutinho one against Man City, the West Ham one against Chelsea, which cost West Ham a point, the Newcastle one, which ended up costing them 2 points because that was a perfectly legitimate goal, and even in the Brighton game this afternoon, we've had a major controversy incident where I think Brighton have been robbed of a completely legitimate goal, where Welbeck's gone for an overhead kick, got nowhere near it. They're saying he's interfering with play, but as far as I'm concerned, that ball was headed away cleanly. So another goal that should have stood. So as long as we don't have a dodgy VAR decision today, I'm just hoping we get a really good game. And obviously, I'm hoping United get the result. So who knows what is going to happen. And I didn't realise how long I would have to talk for. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. I've not had to talk for this long in a very long time, but people do tell me I can talk for England, so we shall see. I'm going to plug my headset in because I want to have some sort of sound for this. Obviously, I cannot put the sound over the stream itself, otherwise I will get copyrighted and banned, so I am streaming it through the Xbox into my headset, so I shall have the game sound from there, which is why the headset is going on now. Just checking. I went for 3-1 in my predictions. So, based on the starting lineup, I'm actually not going to change that prediction. I'm pretty confident United should get the win here. And yeah, I think 3-1's a fair prediction. Again, let me know in chat what you're thinking for today's game, who you think's going to win, what you think the scoreline is going to be. At least I know for next time not to start the stream until literally 5 minutes before kickoff. I literally have no idea how to fill the remaining 7 minutes before kickoff. So... And everybody's gone. Right then, here we go. Players in the tunnel, getting ready to walk out. Massive, massive, massive game. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous, but I am massively fired up. I apologise in advance if I do shout and swear at various points doing this. I get very hyped for the big games. We are, of course, doing this because I regretted not doing it for the Liverpool game, where it absolutely went off, and I will not lie to you, if it gets a bit dramatic, it may result in me running around the room, because that has been known to happen. And Dave, I'm sorry if anything happens to you during this, but again, I can't promise it won't. Just showing the table again. So we're in 8th if we lose. If we win, we go up to 5th. So of course, just a reminder that if you are watching it live, then this is going to be on some sort of delay. Probably, I'd say at least a minute in delay, because I'm having to watch it in delay on my Sky Go in the first place, and then you have the additional delay from me to the stream, which I think I've set to 20 seconds. So overall, it won't be too much delay, but if you are watching it live and have the capability of pausing it, then if you want to watch along at the same time I will have an in-game clock going once the game kicks off, but I'm not going to start that now because obviously it will then be completely out of sync. So that is the way I'm going to operate this one. And from my perspective, the players are now walking out. So that gives you the indication of where we are in terms of delay. They're just showing a shot of Casemiro there. Again, like I said, surprised he's not starting, but Ten Hag has given his reasons for it. Bruno Fernandes, the captain once again. Hopefully he will lead us to the victory that we so desperately need. And there, of course, is Antony. Apologies, I am just listening to what Paul Merson has to say. He's very confident in Arsenal winning this, but I don't know. Arsenal are yet to play a Big Six team, but I mean, when you look at the Big Six right now, you can't look past Brighton, really, can you? After the performance they've just put in, compared to some other Big Six teams so far this season. But I think this is by far Arsenal's biggest test coming to Old Trafford, and if they do get the job done, fair play to them. And again, like I said, let's just hope it is not due to some VAR tomfoolery. Let's hope United get the job done fairly, cleanly, and I'm very confident that we can beat Arsenal today. But I will repeat what I've said over the last few days, which is that I really think the first goal is key. The last 3 games Manchester United have played, it has been Manchester United scoring first, then sitting in deep, looking for counters. Got the second goal against Liverpool. Haven't managed to do that in the other games. So we will see. My biggest worry is that Arsenal grab an early goal and then we could be in for one of those very long evenings. But I look at this front line, I look at Antony, Rashford and Sancho, and I look at Arsenal's defence and think that we seriously can do some damage. There is a part of me that would have liked to have seen Ronaldo play instead of Rashford as well. But I think, again, we're going to be looking for that pace in behind. And as poor as I thought Rashford's been the last couple of games, he is still a threat. I'm not sure if he's the right sort of threat for Saliba. I would have preferred to have seen Ronaldo. But I'm just going through the Arsenal team again now. I look at Lokonga and Xhaka and think, surely we win this midfield battle. And then, yeah, I repeat once again that Martinelli against Dalot is probably my biggest on-field concern. And I don't know about Antony's work rate. I don't know if he's going to be able to track back much. But he is a Ten Hag player. He knows him from Ajax. So I expect him to have the same sort of standards that we've seen so far from Martinez. And yeah, I'm confident. I really want to see Antony and Sancho running at Zinchenko and White as often as possible. Right, let's get the clock ready. We are just about ready to get going. "200th club appearance for Ben White." That's quite impressive for a person of his age. Interesting that Zinchenko and Jesus were leading the Arsenal team talk, like the huddle there. 2 new players coming in from City. Probably setting out an expectation from what they've seen of Manchester derbies. It is a game that Arsenal haven't really seen as a big game for the last few years. So, like I said, maybe that little bit of extra impetus from the old City players to give them that boost. But we'll see. Arsenal have been a bit of a bogey team for us over the last few years. But as much as they are a better team, I think we are a better team as well. And here we go then. Referee is ready. I am ready. And the game is underway. So hopefully the clock will now start. Yep, there it is. And off we go. And the first thing Antony's done is given the ball away. I don't know how you guys want me to do this, whether you want me to be like full Martin Tyler commentating or just talking with opinions. There will be times where I probably will just fall silent and then keep going from there. But we've started the game on the front foot. Go on, Sancho. Take him on straight away. Put pressure on him. Big game for McTominay. Big game for McTominay. He is a bit of a worry for me as well. But he's played well recently. Already there's a lot of movement, which is positive. I didn't think we had showed enough movement in the last game. Go on, Ericsson. It's taking on about 4 of them at once. Good play from Malacia. Ball in. Go on, Dallo. Go on! Oh, no one there on the cutback, but bright start. Appeals for handball from the crowd, but I'm not so sure about that. And now the first chance for Jesus and Martinez to compete. And Martinez has definitely fouled him. And that looked like quite a nasty one. Slight worry there. I'm not sure that should be a yellow card this early on. I'm not sure if the referee's going to give it one, but he definitely trundled him here. I tell you what, I think if that's not the first minute of the game, that's probably a yellow card for Martinez there. But just showing a highlight of the chance. Oh, Fernandez was there. It was good defending from Xhaka. But now United under massive pressure. Odegaard or Xhaka. I don't really know who takes him. Also, all three of them, to be fair. Odegaard, Xhaka and Saka. I think Saka's been taking corners recently, so interesting to see who plays this one in. It is Odegaard that's lining up the free kick. Saka is completely open on the edge of the box. Antony and Malacia trying to figure out who's going to pick him up, but wouldn't surprise me to see Odegaard have a shot from here. Doesn't look like they're putting too much pressure on De Gea, which is a surprise. It's exactly what I would be doing. Yeah, that's poor from Odegaard, but it's going to be an Arsenal throw. But a slight worry that Jesus has got the better of Martinez in the first battle. Martinez has been so good over the last couple of games. United fans singing the Robin Van Persie song, of course, to mock Arsenal. Don't think we'll be hearing any Alexis Sanchez chants, except maybe from the Arsenal fans. Chance for Xhaka here, potentially. Good block from McTominay. Rashford after this one. He's done well to challenge with Saliba there. And this is why Rashford's playing, the pressure on Ramsdale. Great touch from Zinchenko. He's not going to allow Antony to have the better of him there. I think that's good defending from Dallo. Antony trying to get the skills out straight away, but it's not worked out for him this time. He did have 3 people around him, to be fair. Well, it looks like he's going to be one of those Brazilian players that likes to throw himself to the floor, although, to be fair, that is most Brazilian players. But he's picked himself up a free kick here, Antony, so this is what we want. We want people that are going to commit players, cause problems down the wide areas. Not really seeing him try and use any of his pace yet. I am aware Antony is supposed to be very, very quick, so hopefully we can exploit that, because Zinchenko, I know, again, isn't the quickest. These are the things that worry me. McTominay's done well there to get away from Jesus. Oh, Rashford, you had 3 people further forward there, yeah. Have another go. Here we go. Antony, take him on. Take him on. Nah, it's a poor ball. It's a poor ball. I just want to see him taking him on into Sancho this time. Go on. Nah, that's good from Jesus. Very good from Jesus. Fantastic tackle from McTominay to win it back, though. Head injury? Is he out? He could be out. It's a phenomenal tackle from McTominay. It's the sort of one that you want to teach to the kids, isn't it? Get the ball, then a little bit of the man. But I don't know where the head collision... Well, obviously head is connected with body or knee or something. It was a fantastic tackle from McTominay. You can moan as much as you want, Bruno. He's not exactly going to say, all right, we'll just carry on now. Oh, he's banged his head on the floor. He's banged his head on the floor. There's nothing wrong with him. Well, now the chorus of Vieira echoes around the ground. We'll normally get both versions. One lot from the Arsenal, one lot from the United. So what happens now? Are we just going to get the ball back, or is he going to give it to Arsenal and then they're going to boot it downfield? No, it looks like Paul Tierney... Oh, no. Looks like he's going to give the ball to Antony. Fair enough. Fair play to Paul Tierney. He's not forcing it backwards. So what do Manchester United do? They take the ball and pass it backwards anyway. Of course they do. That's good. Here we go. Come on, Antony. You're already in behind. Jesus covering him again. Doesn't have much as a right foot as far as I'm aware, Antony. So he's done brilliantly well, though. Dallow's ball in. Eriksen! Oh. Oh, for a brief moment I thought that was in. For a brief moment I thought that was in. Yeah. Acres of space for Eriksen. To be honest, looking at the replay, he should probably do a little bit better. Yeah, he's tried to side foot it rather than putting his foot all the way through it, but first big opportunity comes to United and it's been wasted. That was definitely a push in the back from McTominay. Nah, it was. It was. Hello, Rachel, who has said poor Jesus for the bump on the head. Yeah, no. Sorry, McSauce. You cannot put both your hands on the back of a player. The ball was running out anyway. Should have just let Arsenal have the throw. Oh, chance for Arsenal and Saliba. Well, you got to feel like he's got to do better as well. A player of his technical ability. You got to feel like it would have been blocked if he'd have actually got it on target, but he's side-footed it and he's sliced a side foot, which is quite a skill in itself. Another chance for Antony here. He's got Gabriel in front of him this time. Another ball towards the back post. I do like the positions that Eriksen's taking up. Come on. Need to score. We're on top. We need to score. No one in the box at the moment, though. Good run there by Rashford. Quick passing, which is something we've not seen from United over the last few years. So, encouraging to see it. There's a lot of players around Sancho on the ball here, but he's managed to find a way out. 5 Arsenal players over there, so there must be acres of space on this side. Whole Arsenal team deep inside their own half. Is Dalot going to put a ball in? No. They're almost trying to do an Arsenal at the moment, trying to walk it in. Very, very compact Arsenal. There's not much space between their front line and their back line at all. Makes it very hard to break them down. Chance for Fernandes now. Sancho, good save by Ramsdale. Comes to McTominay. I don't think you've got that in your locker, Scott. Reminiscent of Nani all those years ago against Arsenal for a moment there. Sancho's looking dangerous, though. Sancho's looking very dangerous. as I thought he would. Like I said, Ben White, a centre-back out of position at full-back. I think if you can get Sancho on the ball more often, especially with how good Malacia is looking early on. It's probably the most possession we've had at the start of a game all season, which is an interesting approach from Arsenal. But again, I think they're trying to nullify the pace that we've got. I don't think there was anything wrong with that from Odegaard. And there is the chance, and this is exactly what Arsenal were looking for. Martinelli scores. And this is exactly what I was worried about. Martinelli up against Dalot. Ball in behind. I'm not so sure it's a foul. I'm sure VAR is going to have a look at it, but my initial instinct was that was not a foul. So we shall see. We shall see. Here we go. From behind. Well, there's no contact with the ball. It's clumsy. It's one of them ones where I don't think it will get overturned. Either way. I think if a foul would have been... I know, obviously if a foul would have been given, then the rest of the play wouldn't have happened, but... Oh, it's soft if it's overturned. It's soft if it's overturned. But it's brilliant from Arsenal from there on. Great pass from Xhaka. Brilliant strength from Martinelli and a phenomenal finish. De Gea... Oh, they are going to have a look. They are going to have a look. This may be ruled out. I said at the start I didn't want any VAR controversy, but let me know in the chat what you think. It is very soft. It is very soft. I would probably be quite angry if this was going against me. But there is contact. There is definitely contact. We just all wait to see what Paul Tierney has to say. Here we go. Foul given. I think we got away with that. I think we've got away with one there. So, Rachel not very happy that VAR has overturned that decision. Aren't you supposed to be a Man City fan? Don't you want us to win? You don't want us to go in 4 points clear, do you? Oh, that is very soft. That is very, very, very soft. But unlike with the Newcastle one that we saw yesterday, they did give Paul Tierney all of the angles, and he's made the decision based on what he's seen. But here goes Martinelli again. De Gea's done well this time to come out and deal with the threat. But a worrying sign. I highlighted it before the game. Martinelli and Dalot are my biggest concern. So... now we see what happens. I'm a lot more on edge now. Long ball forward, looking for the second ball, which is what we did so well against Liverpool. We've not won that one. Ball out of play. No, you're not going to get handball for that. The first real chance of Glazier's out come round the ground, which is of course what we all want. Just reading in the chat, I seem to have understood what has happened there. So, hi, James. Brilliant from Jesus against Varane there. Unbelievable touch and control against a player of his size. Still, again, I'd like to see a little bit more from Rashford. He's just sort of wandering around up front aimlessly at the moment. Good aggression from Antony. Another ball in behind Dalot for Martinelli. Not the best connection from Varane. Interesting decision there. Again, another long ball attempted to Rashford, but physically he's just not going to have it against Gabriel and Saliba. So as long as they sit back comfortably, Rashford's not going to be much of a threat to them. This is why I'd have played Ronaldo. He's just got that more experience and he's more instinct in those areas. Good play from Martinez. I think he is struggling against Jesus Martinez, but he's putting up a fight. There's that long ball again, and Rashford's not even bothered trying to go after it this time. Crowd getting on his back for it. Bruno's gone for it instead. Dalot and Martinelli at it again. Martinelli gets the advantage. First chance for Saka to have a go at Malacia. And he's breezed past him. Fair play to Saka. I would have backed... now it's a corner. I'd have backed Malacia against Saka today. I said so before the game. But he's breezed past Malacia there. I don't know if Malacia was caught on his heels or Saka's just a little bit quicker than I expected, but a little bit of a concern. Good play from Saka. And this time, De Gea is crowded, which is what I would have expected before. He's got Ben White and Saliba on him, trying to get protected by Eriksen and Malacia. Don't see them winning a header against either of those two. But let's see what happens. Saka puts it in. Jesus. Not this time. See, this is what we shouldn't be doing. Yeah, no. De Gea's made the right decision. Again, one of the key things against Liverpool was just ignoring the opposition press and just playing it long every time. Yes, Arsenal are probably going to win the ball, but it's all about winning that second ball from the long ball. We can't let Arsenal put the press on us. Here goes Rashford. He lets it run. Antony, who's been quiet since the whole drama around the Arsenal goal. He's not really got on the ball so far. Again, Arsenal comfortable to play out from the back themselves because we're not really putting much pressure on them. Given away by White to Sancho here, though. Oh, unlucky. 20 minutes in. It's been, I'd say, even over the course of these 20 minutes. First 10 minutes belong to United. Second 10 minutes have belonged to Arsenal. Should the goal have stood? In my opinion, possibly. To say the least. I would definitely be fuming if I was an Arsenal fan right now. But a good 20 minutes. Lots of intrigue. But confident we need to get our foot back on the ball and start producing some stuff of our own. But Martinez gives it away again. Bit more running from Rashford here. But he just gives up too quickly, Rashford. If you're going to press from the front, you've got to fully commit, Marcus. McTominay in well this time. Yeah, not the best of passes, though. Good ball from McTominay, though. Now Antony gets a chance to have a go. He's got Dalot outside him. He's come inside and gone for the bender, but not to be this time. It's a sighter for him at the end of the day. It's his first game at Old Trafford. I'm sure give him a few 6 months, he'll be fine in the top corner from there, but he's leant back, he's got under it, and it's not happened for him on this occasion. Again, Arsenal happy to play it out from the back, and United happy to let them do it. So, interested to know what the plan is. We're sort of like in a shape where we're there, but we're not really enforcing ourselves on the play. See, again, Bruno wants to go. Every time Bruno wants to go, but Rashford very rarely goes with him. Martinelli does well again. There's that ball to Saka again. Too long from Jesus this time. Malacia does well. Eriksen sends a ball. Now Rashford goes in behind. How quick is Saliba? Ramsdale comes out very well. And was able to find White as well. And Odegaard, did he keep that in? No, he didn't. But a sighter from Eriksen as well, trying to get Rashford in behind. But, I mean, if that's going to happen every time we go for it, I just don't realistically see it working as a viable option. It's going to have to be on the floor through the middle if we're going to get Rashford in behind. Arsenal now with the ball in Manchester United territory. Really for like the first time in terms of comfortable possession. All of their chances so far have been from quick breaks. So United happy to let Arsenal keep the ball at the moment. There's a lot of pointing going along, which is something I don't like to see from defenders. They need to take responsibility for themselves. Malacia up against Saka again. Saka's beat him to it. Martinez dives in. Definitely need to see that again. Definitely need to see that again. Sancho gets away from Saliba. He brings him down, and that will be a yellow card unless it comes back for an Arsenal penalty. Definitely need to have another look at that one. My initial instinct is I'm not sure. That's definitely a yellow card on Saliba. No doubt about that. I don't know. Do yellow cards like that get overturned if this is given as a penalty because he's still committed a yellow card offence? But Malacia's get caught there. The challenge. No. Saka dives. If anything, that should be a yellow card for Saka as well as a yellow card for Saliba. No. He's done very well, Martinez. That is 100% not a penalty. And hello, Scott, who agrees with me saying no pen. He jumped straight back up. Should he have been booked, though? It was a dive. But now we've got Saliba booked, which is a good thing. But maybe we now try and play a few balls into Rashford's feet, see if he can turn and run at them. There's one into Fernandez's feet, but one of the signs of a Manchester United team that's not playing well is when they start trying to do little flicks to try and do something, and that's exactly what Bruno's just done there. Oh, Antony's just gone in two-footed on McTominay. Good thing that wasn't an Arsenal player, otherwise that could have been trouble for Antony. Bruno gives it away yet again. And that was kept in, I think, by Martinelli. It was. Game continues with Bruno down. Great tackle by Varane on Jesus. Martinez is under pressure once again. Bruno is still down and he's thinking about getting up, but Antony's put it out for him. have another look at this. Oh! I tell you what. It's kind of like the Van Dijk one. It's one that's not going to get overturned. It's one of those amber cards, as they like to call it, an orange card. I'm not sure if it's a red. It should be minimum a yellow, though. I don't think VAR is going to overturn that. I don't think there's full contact, but he's definitely caught him high there. Let's have a look from this angle. I don't think there can be any complaints if he's sent off for that. I really don't think there can be any complaints if he's sent off for that. They're having a good talk about it. Clearly, you can hear Anthony Taylor, Paul Tierney talking to VAR. Ten Hag's clearly not happy. Scott says dive from Bruno Fernandes. Wouldn't be the first time he's done it, but there was definitely some contact there. Nope, game continues. Not a surprise from me. Not a surprise for me. Again, I don't. It's the sort of one where, again, if the red card was given, I don't think it would have been overturned. But because a red card wasn't given, sadly, it is not going to get overturned either. But the issue is, and this is one of the problems with VAR, is because it's not a red card, it's also not a yellow card, which means that now Lokonga can put another bad challenge in and get a yellow card for it. But we'll see. That'll be in the referee's mind now that has been looked at as a potential serious incident. Again, Anthony not really got himself properly into the game yet. Varane battling with Jesus. That looked like a pullback. No foul, says the referee. That's definitely a pullback from Varane there. Here goes Fernandes again. McTominay not really given a lot of help there with three men around him. Anthony kind of on the fringes. Should be offering himself more there. Bit better. Bit more impetus for him. And he's got the throw in as well. Well done, Anthony. I think we need to get Eriksen on the ball more. A lot of it has been played down this right-hand side, and Eriksen's not really come over as much as I would have liked him to. But I understand why Lazio needs a bit of help with Saka, but I'd like to see Eriksen on the ball a little bit more if possible. So again, Bruno's the one doing the pressing. Rashford's just sort of casually jogging around. If that's all he's there to do, then why aren't we playing Ronaldo? It's good from Sancho. He's putting the pressure on this time. Ramsdale picks a very good pass. Now Odegaard. Good chance potentially for Arsenal here. White carrying the ball forward. Poor pass from Saka. Falls to Zinchenko. Here goes Martinelli on Dalot again. Oh, De Gea with one of his leg saves when he probably could have just picked it up. Let's have a look at this. I don't get that. I really don't get that. If they score from this corner, which they very nearly did, if you've got time to sit on your arse and kick it away, well done, McTominay. But yeah, if you've got time to sit on your arse and kick it away, you've got time to get on your knees and pick the ball up. Unnecessary pressure that's been put on us from De Gea here. I know I'm a bit hypercritical of him, but with good reason. Arsenal go short again. Sancho trying to help out. Ball from the back from Martinelli. Gabriel. Saka with space. It was a poor ball from Gabriel. United need to get out quickly, but they're holding their line. Gabriel on his weaker side. Well in Malacia. Both fullbacks for United currently over here. Dalot gets it away, only as far as Xhaka. A little bit worrying times here. Great ball from Odegaard to Saka. Saka gives it away to Eriksen. And there's another flick. That's what I said. The telltale signs when United aren't playing well, the flicks start coming out. Should be the other way around. The flicks come out when you're playing well, not when you're playing bad. Saka now. Good ball from Odegaard. Martinelli! Good save. De Gea, obviously with his right hand, not his left, but a good save nonetheless. Foul for the overhead kick from Jesus on Martinez. Great ball from Odegaard. Good save from De Gea. Yeah, it was onside. A great ball. I'm sorry. Again, I know I'm hypercritical of him, but what's with this? I just catch it, no? I'm not a goalkeeper. I can't comment, but it was a good save. It was a good save. It didn't lead to anything else, but it's a flappy save for sure. Need to figure something out. Need a tactical change of some sort from Ten Hag. Another long ball goes downfield. Zinchenko outdoes Antony. Poor ball from Dalot, but another poor ball from Arsenal. Zinchenko keeps it in. Again, Bruno Fernandes is ahead of Rashford. I don't know what he's doing. Bruno was the guy defending Martinelli at the back post. So he's defending and he's also ahead of Rashford when we've got the ball. So good run from Saka here onto Xhaka. Martinelli and Dalot again. Good ball in. Varane does well. Dalot does poor. Hanging on a bit here, Manchester United. Antony does well to help out, and that should be a United ball, and it is. No surprise to see Casemiro warming up. I think his introduction may be needed sooner than expected at the moment. Just need that bit more of a calming presence. Now a chance to move. Malacia into Eriksen. Come on, Sancho. Get at White. You can beat him. Or Saka. You can beat both of them. It's going backwards again. Too slow. Had a chance to progress there and they've let Arsenal back in. Now Antony up against Zinchenko. Good patience from Zinchenko there. Didn't let Antony's footwork do anything. And it ends up with the ball back at De Gea. Need a little bit more impetus at the moment. Now Bruno. Oh, it's a poor tackle, but advantage played. Rashford onto Antony. Huge chance. Antony scores! Let's go! Come on! Big applause from Ronaldo. I wanted him in the fantasy football team, but it wouldn't let me. He was locked. Let's go. Against the run of play, it has to be said, but Antony, on his debut, gets a goal. What an unbelievable start for him. Great pass from Rashford. Great finish. Here comes the replay. Said we needed a bit more impetus, and there it was. That ball from Christian Eriksen, the man I wanted on the ball more. It's a foul from Gabriel. He should be getting a yellow card for that, by the way. But it's a great pass from Rashford, and when Antony got there, you just hoped he'd put it in, and he did. Wonderful pass and a wonderful finish. Let's go. Huge, huge moment in the game. But what a moment for Antony. That's got to be worth at least 20 million back already. And yeah, chat saying good refereeing. Absolutely was. Interested to see if Gabriel did pick up a yellow card for that tackle on Bruno Fernandes. But great refereeing to play the advantage. What's he done? He's got a little bit... Oh, Xhaka's involved. No surprises there. But that is a massive goal for Manchester United. That's what I said. The key to this game was the first goal. It's been the pivotal key of all of these wins over the last few weeks. Has been getting the first goal and then fighting. So now the onus is on Arsenal. Could now leave the space in behind for Antony and Rashford and Sancho to get in behind. Vamos, says Antony as he wins the free kick, the throw-in against Zinchenko. The crowd are up. There is the other Anthony Martial in the crowd. Come on. Is it going to be the same now? Are we going to sit in and look for the counters, or can we push on again? High ball from Xhaka. Wrestling match again between Jesus and Varane, and yeah. You got to give credit to Jesus. He's going up against a man twice his size and he's winning the free kicks off him. And Varane is a phenomenal defender, so fair play to Jesus. He's playing really well. Yeah, definitely a foul. Definitely a foul. High line from United, which is a bit of a worry because you know De Gea's not going to come for it. Outswinger as well. Oh, short one into Saka. Good play. Deflection, double deflected. Comfortable for De Gea in the end. Has anyone made a run? No, we're getting a replay, so obviously not. Back pass, anyone from Martinez? Has still got the ball in his hands. Does the 6-second rule not apply anymore? There's another high one. Rashford can't see it because of the sun. Wasn't an issue for Lokonga. Here goes Eriksen again. Lovely from Martinez and McTominay. Brilliant football. Rashford driving at Saliba, who's already been booked. Oh, unlucky Marcus. Goal seems, well, the assist, should I say, seems to have got his tail up a little bit. But now Arsenal can break again. Antony bizarrely flies in on an interception, leaving it 2v1. Here goes Martinelli. Dalot does well. Poor touch from Martinelli. Rashford putting pressure on Gabriel again. Now Antony. Go on, run at him. You got so much space. Ah! Not quite. Arteta desperately trying to get instructions down to his players. That looked like a foul on Antony from behind. He's lashed out at Xhaka. Clearly Xhaka's got in his head at the moment. We don't want a repeat of a Darwin Nunez incident here. United now more than happy to let Arsenal have possession in their own half. No need to press when you've got the goal lead. Good turn from Jesus on Martinez. He breezes past him. And Eriksen. Martinez gets back. Malacia makes the tackle. 3 players it took to stop him there. Good run from Jesus. Now Odegaard on the edge. Oh, huge chance for Odegaard. Martinez again does well. What an acquisition he's looking. Ball to the back post. Xhaka heads it across. No one there in an Arsenal shirt. Eriksen gets it away to Rashford. Looking for the foul. And he's not going to get it, but at least United keep the ball. Rashford stays down after the challenge. Dalot plays it in towards Fernandes. Rashford still down. Martinelli up against Dalot once more. Tried to play it through and the ball comes back to Rashford again. Good from Antony. And from Bruno. Draws the foul from Martinelli. Rashford's clearly still hurt. So I don't know what kind of bump he got there. But The commentators on Sky saying at the moment how it's felt like a proper game. It has. It's felt like a proper big game, which is good because these two clubs have been on the fringes for the last couple of seasons. So it's good to get that big match feel for a Man United-Arsenal game. But, I mean, that is definitely should have been a foul on Rashford from Gabriel. I mean, they've not shown that he got a yellow card for the earlier foul on Bruno Fernandes. So I'm assuming he has got away with it. Otherwise, he wouldn't be making a challenge like that from behind. Sancho going to keep that in? No, he's not. Ooh, steady McTominay. That looked like a bad one. He might get booked for that at the end of the play. Jesus on the right. Saka now over on the left after that run across. Good play from Jesus again. White's ball in. No one in there for Arsenal. That's what happens when your striker's the one doing the creating. 2 minutes till the end of the half, but there's got to be at least 3 or 4 minutes added time for how long the VAR decision took for the potential Arsenal goal. I've also not updated the score. It's my first time doing this, so you have to forgive me for things like that. Here's, of course, 1-0 Manchester United. Saka shoots. No real surprise. That side of the pitch has not been involved as much as I thought it would. I really thought we would see more of United trying to exploit Sancho against White on that side. Obviously, Arsenal have been trying to prioritise Martinelli against Dalot, but given the fact that Saka, on his first attempt, ran Malacia quite easily, I'm surprised they've not gone to him more often. Flick on from Eriksen. Not gone anywhere there. Here go Varane and Jesus again. Another good ball from McTominay. His forward pass has been really good. Good ball from... No, not quite. Looked like a good pass from Bruno to Rashford for a moment there. Into added time we go now then. No sign of the board just yet. 3 minutes added time, says the announcer. Like I said, not a surprise given how long Arsenal's VAR decision took. Be interested to know what happened in that incident between Xhaka and Antony after the goal, though. McTominay in well again. He's having another very good game, Scott McTominay. Eriksen went for the harder option, which was to go between Saliba and Gabriel rather than Saliba and White. Well, in Malacia. No! No, 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 no. Definitely want to see that again. That looked completely fine from Malacia. Unless they're saying he's gone straight through the back of him and made contact. But looked like a good tackle to me. Xhaka again in offside position. Jesus and Martinez fighting. Ball goes long towards Saka, and Malacia just sees it out for a goal kick. Hopefully now we will just see it out till half time. De Gea will run this as long as he possibly can. Another chorus of Glaziers out from the Manchester United fans, letting the owners know once again that enough is enough, despite how much money they have given the club over the last week. Oh, fabulous first touch from Antony. He's gone for goal. Oh, it's a good effort. Never had enough pace on it, but a great effort from Antony there. Long ball from Ramsdale towards Martinelli again. I keep wanting to say Martinez because of our Martinez. Antony again with a good first touch. Is he going to take on Zinchenko this time? No, he looks for a long ball towards Bruno, but gets it a little bit wrong. Well, he got it all wrong, let's be honest. Last 30 seconds of the first half. Hopefully we just see out this Arsenal possession and get in for the break. Here is one more chance for Arsenal, though. Saka to Lokonga. Gabriel, 25 yards out. Is he going to think about it? He is. Blocked by Varane. Comes to Odegaard. Into De Gea's hands. And that will be the first half. Thank you to everyone that has watched so far. Half-time thoughts. Good performance from Manchester United. Should the Arsenal goal have stood? In my opinion, probably. I think it was a very harsh decision to not give the Arsenal goal. I thought it was a very soft challenge. But on the same side, you could also say that Sambi Lokonga is lucky to still be on the pitch after the challenge that he put in. All in all, Manchester United lead through Antony. A fabulous goal from Manchester United and a big moment for the young Brazilian. I am going to take a quick break myself. I will be back for the second half. And once again, thank you to everyone that has watched so far. I'll be back in a bit. Right. Second half incoming. Let's just change that. Second half. Sadly, I wasn't able to get a timer that counts to 90 for some reason, so unfortunately it's just going to be 0 to 45 again, but you're watching the game live as well, you know what's going on, so, and I'm pretty sure everyone's more than capable of dealing with the clock being 0 to 45. Interesting to see if there'll be any changes at half-time. I don't think there will be. I think both Arteta and Ten Hag will both be happy with the way their team have performed in the first half. It's just the scoreline has gone in Manchester United's favour so far. I also think we have a lot more to offer from the bench than Arsenal. That might be a very biased and controversial thing to say, but with the likes of Ronaldo, Casemiro available, Arsenal really only have Smith Rowe and Tierney available on the bench. I think we've just got that little bit extra world-class ability, should I say, to bring on as and when required. I'm sure we'll see an appearance from Fred at some point, which will delight me. But, yeah. So far, so good. The other important thing is I don't think we've picked up any yellow cards yet. I'll just double check that. Because there were a couple of challenges that went in. But I don't think we've picked up any yellow cards yet. No, we haven't. So only Saliba booked so far in that first half. So would surprise me to see any changes. It doesn't look like they are. I'm sure the strategy will be the same as it's been in the last few games. Soak up the pressure, let Arsenal have the play, and then try and hit them behind with Sancho, Rashford and Antony. And, yeah, now, because he's not started, we have got Alanga available as a pacey option on the bench as well. Second half is underway, and the timer is back off and running. And straight away, they're attacking down the opposite side to what they have been in the first half with White and Saka. But Sancho is trying to wriggle his way out of trouble here, and he's got himself a free kick. It looks like De Gea is going to send it long as well, which is good. I was a bit concerned why he was going over there to take it, but it is because he's just going to send it downfield. Welcome back to everyone that has joined me for the second half. Hopefully you all enjoyed the first half, and we're going to have another good half of action here. One of the better Premier League games I've watched so far this season, and thankfully it is going in my team's favour. So here's hoping that continues, but with us probably looking to sit back, it may be a different outlook on the game this half. Just depends how quickly Arsenal do get away at the start of the second half. Sancho there, Rashford challenging with Saliba, and Bruno stuck a leg up, and that is going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Good ball in, filters Zinchenko. Potential gap there. They're all backing off Zinchenko. It's a good ball into Xhaka, cut across, but no one there in a black shirt for Arsenal. Rashford again isolated up there against the two Arsenal centre-backs. He seems to almost consider putting in a sprint there, but I think if he would have done, Ramsdale would have been under a lot of pressure, but instead he's able to find Ben White. Yeah, you can see already we're about 5 to 10 yards further back. We're definitely happy to let Arsenal have it. It's the approach we've taken to the last couple of games, and we've managed to see them out as 1-0. But it does worry me with the quality that Arsenal do possess that it's not going to be as easy. You can see Zinchenko already very high up on that far left-hand side for Arsenal. Still seems to be their priority avenue of attack. Here goes that battle between Martinelli and Dalot again. Jesus around Fernandes, not once but twice. Tries to flip-flap his way past Varane, but that's not going to happen. And that's going to be a... Very nimble, very agile. It's good defending from Varane. As it always is, he's so pivotal that we keep him fit this season. With the greatest of respects to Maguire and Lindelof, who I think are unfairly criticised at times, it has to be said. Varane and Martinez just look on another level to the pair of them. So let's hope that come the big games, we're going to have Varane and Martinez available. Doubling up on the right-hand side this time. Good work from Sancho, good back heel, but Malacia in there. Good touch from Fernandes. Now a chance for Sancho to get away, but he's not the quickest. And it's a poor pass from Sancho. Gives Arsenal possession back again. Xhaka now with the ball. Out to Saka again. Sancho and Malacia there for Saka, which has left room for Ben White to put a ball in. Varane there yet again. You can tell the crowd are a little bit restless already. They're not too content with United sitting in this deep, but like I said, this has been the plan the last 2 games, and it's worked out so far. And this is what we're looking for. McTominay gets it ball back. It's all a little bit loose and stretchy. Eriksen plays a fabulous ball to Antony, but not quite. I think he could have got that. I think he just wanted to take it at a different point. It's unfortunate. Yet again, Eriksen being pivotal in that midfield for us. Hopefully we can get a good 2 or 3 years out of Christian Eriksen. He still looks like the complete package as a ball-playing midfielder, something we've not had for so long. Is he given the foul there? I think that's a bit harsh. So he's just winning that yet again. Sancho putting in good work on Saka here. Well, yeah, we're happy to let the Arsenal centre-backs have it, but from there we're putting decent pressure on the ball carriers once they get it in midfield. Jesus is having to drop very, very deep just to get on the ball so far this half. Good turn from Lokonga though. He's going to look out wide for Martinelli again. Dalot probably needs some help here. Skips past. Good challenge from Dalot. Falls to McTominay. Dalot gets it away to Xhaka. Both players go in. And here goes Antony again. Looking for a free kick, I think. Finds Dalot. Given away by Dalot. Arsenal fans certainly feeling a little bit more confident. I can hear them. But then the acoustics at Old Trafford do allow that quite comfortably. United with absolutely no interest whatsoever to put any pressure on Arsenal here. Sancho wins that one back. It's going to be an Arsenal throw. Oh, mistake by Martinez. Jesus in behind for Odegaard. He scuffs it massively. Huge chance for Arsenal. Martinelli puts it back in. Saka with a brilliant first touch, and he turns Malacia. Bukayo Saka! I'm not sure how that can be a penalty if he's got the shot away. We'll see what VAR says, but under the rules, if a shot has been taken, then it's not been denied. No, you're not going to get a penalty for that, surely. You're just not going to get a penalty for that. That shouldn't even be being looked at. If it is, then whatever. But if Saka's... Yeah, no, check completed. There's no way that's ever going to be given a penalty because the shot was taken. So how can there be a foul? Yeah, it was smart from Jesus to roll Martinez like that. Odegaard has to score. He's just got to score, Martin Odegaard. It's a horrendous miss. Xhaka still arguing with the referee, thinking it's a penalty. Jesus still arguing with De Gea, thinking it's a corner. You're not going to get either decision there, Arsenal. First time in a while I've seen United go short from the goal kicks. Potential change in strategy there. Maybe Ten Hag wants us a little bit more in possession since we've not really had any of the ball so far this half. Arsenal seemingly happy to let us have it though, which is interesting. Varane goes long, looking for Sancho this time. Zinchenko lets it run. Ramsdale looking for that pass to Ben White again. Odegaard does well. Now White has a chance to go. Rashford again, not tracking back properly. Sancho made the run down the middle, so Rashford needed to take the spot on the right wing. Here goes Martinelli again. Saka. It's come off the crossbar. Jesus again asking for a penalty. That's all come because Rashford's not tracked back properly. Sancho had made the run down the middle, meaning that Rashford had to cover that job at left wing. And he just let Ben White travel. I don't know what Jesus possibly thinks he can ask for there. No. Arteta fuming that cross hasn't gone right, but he's happy with the style of play. Now United go short again, and this time Arsenal do put the pressure on. Malacia under it from White. Eriksen gives it away. White with a long ball forward. Jesus would be offside. De Gea will just take that. And will he hold on to it until he picks it up? He will. So, there was any doubt over our game plan. There it is. De Gea time wasting at 55 minutes. Malacia under pressure again. He's won the throw. Martinez into Sancho. Eriksen onto Rashford. Saliba far too strong for him. Now Rashford decides to make a pressing run on Ramsdale. And the clearance ends up with a Manchester United header. I thought Varane probably could have brought that down. Again, United sitting in very deep. Odegaard on the turn. He's seeing a lot more of the ball this half, Martin Odegaard, which is not good because he is their greatest creative option. Zinchenko taking that Guardiola inside full-back position. Saka up against Malacia this time. And he's beat him again. He's doing well, Bukayo Saka, and he wins the free kick. I don't think you can have any complaints there, Malacia. Saka wants him booked, which I don't think would be a fair decision, but Saka's had the better of him. Seems to be as quick as Malacia and a little bit stronger than him. Yeah, no surprise to see a substitution. And it is Antony coming off. I was very surprised to see him in the starting lineup in the first place. He is going to make way for... Can't tell who it is yet. Ronaldo. Okay. Bit more impetus. Rashford in the wide area. That is a slight worry for me because, like I said, he's not been tracking back, Marcus Rashford. So he's going to have to do the extra job. I imagine Rashford will come over to the left and Sancho will go over to the right, meaning that Ronaldo will be down the centre. But it's a slight worry for me that Rashford is now going to have to help Malacia up against Saka after Saka's just got the better of him. Keep an eye on that for the rest of this game. But Ronaldo now the extra option up front for United. Odegaard's ball in. Headed away by McTominay. Rashford and Saliba renewing their rivalry out in the right-back area. Good challenge from Dalot. Allows us to get our shape back. Good throw from Arsenal. Odegaard towards Jesus. Martinez away. Ronaldo now wrestling with Gabriel, and it ends with Zinchenko getting the ball. At the moment, Sancho remains on the left and Rashford remains on the right. Saka's with acres of space over here. Malasia's come over to handle him. It's a good attempted ball from Saka, but seen off for another goal kick. Given away by United again. Couldn't see who that was, but it's in a dangerous area. Odegaard slips it in towards Jesus. It's a good tackle from Dalot. It comes to Saka, who equalises. And that's what happens when you play and sit back against the good teams. Again, I'm not really sure what De Gea's doing. He just seems to be in absolute no man's land. I can't put too much blame on him. But I don't really know where he is. I need to see that again. But all round, United have done absolutely appallingly there. Rashford, Varane. Varane gave it away cheaply in midfield. Odegaard picked it up. Ball into Jesus. Yeah, no commanding presence from De Gea again. He's just wandered out. There's clearly no shout because Dalot wouldn't have played the ball otherwise. And then Martinez is unlucky. It's a good finish from Saka, but Varane and De Gea, I think, have to take the blame for this one. Very interested to see what happens from here, because the strategy's got to change. Ronaldo now putting pressure on Ramsdale. This is the first time we've experienced this. We've either been losing or... Yeah, we've literally either been winning or losing after the goals in the games we've had so far this season. This is the first time we've been pegged back to level after being ahead this season. But Arsenal have all the impetus, and Martinez goes in heavy on Saka but doesn't win it. Xhaka, De Gea comes out again and gets there. Crowd need to get behind the team. Need a little bit more livening up. I mean, yeah. Ball to Sancho, but he's so far offside. Looks like they are sticking with the idea of having Rashford on the right and Sancho on the left, which is surprising. For my opinion, they're more comfortable the other way round. We're still sitting back off Arsenal, which is a little bit more of a concern. Ronaldo just walking. Bruno lightly jogging. And here goes Ben White again. We've got to get a hold of Odegaard. He's running the game right now. Jesus puts into Saka. Good tackle from Malacia. I think it won't be long until we see Casemiro on, because I think someone needs to get a hold of Odegaard. It's a fabulous ball from Eriksen to Rashford. Good tackle from Gabriel. And now the flag goes up. Easy, Marcus. Don't get drawn in. Yeah, he was just offside. Didn't matter. Rashford didn't do anything with it anyway, but he was offside. Still affording Arsenal far too much space in our own half at the moment. Martinelli has a chance to go at Varane, and he's got through with a little bit of luck, and it's going to be another Arsenal corner. Very, very nervy times right now. Another in-swinger, White and Saliba. No, they've gone short again to Zinchenko. Now back to the corner, take it. Martinez away. Ronaldo doesn't even... No, it's Sancho. Now Ronaldo challenging on Lokonga, and Lokonga under pressure, but he just about gets away with it. Ramsdale sends a massive long ball down towards Zinchenko, and Bruno Fernandes has to deal with it. Arsenal not messing about. Throw-in given to United. Potential moment of respite. Again, sorry, forgot to update the scoreline. It is 1-1 right now. It's not going to be Casemiro. It's going to be Fred. Oh, not Fred. Obviously, he wants some more legs in there, but I'd be looking to put Fred and Casemiro on, to be honest. I mean, if he's just going to put Fred on Odegaard, then that would make sense to me. But I think we need a little bit more steel in there. I think we need more than just Fred. I'll be looking to put Casemiro. I don't know if I'd take Bruno off, though. I'd definitely leave Eriksen on there, but I think we need Fred and potentially Casemiro on in there for McTominay and probably Bruno. Maybe Sancho. He's not really offered a lot since half-time. Good play from Eriksen. Bruno looks for the run for Rashford. Rashford in behind. Rashford! Yes! Come on! Exactly what we're looking for. Ball's in the channel, in behind. Let's go. What a goal. That may change the substitution plan because it was those same players again. Eriksen to Rashford to... Sorry, Eriksen to Bruno to Rashford. Fabulous counter-attack from United. Yeah, he's onside. He's well onside. What a ball. And this is what I said at the start. This is why I would have Rashford there. He's wasted when he plays up front, Marcus Rashford. His key attributes are his pace coming in off that left-hand channel. If you're going to play him, you've got to play him there. And it's a real problem Ten Hag's going to have in where we've got Anthony, Sancho and Rashford. Because one of them's going to have to not play to accommodate their best abilities. Come on. All right, we'll update it this time. Two-one to United. Fred's still coming on. They've not changed the substitution. It is for Jadon Sancho. I'm not surprised at that. I'm not surprised in that at all. So Bruno will drift a little bit further over to the right-hand side, and Fred will join McTominay and Eriksen. Eriksen with another fabulous pass to Ronaldo. Now Rashford in the left-hand channel again. He's going to be full of confidence. Another beautiful ball from Eriksen out to Dalot. Martinez needs to be a little bit careful here, but he's done well and look for another long ball in for... I think it's Rashford again. No, it was Malacia that made the run down the channel. Up against his opposite number, Saliba. And he's going to keep chasing it down to Ramsdale. And there's Eriksen again. Ha! Ronaldo, knowing he's offside, boots it out into touch. Go on, Ronaldo. Chase him down. Go on. Oh, given away. Bruno Fernandes. What a save from Ramsdale. Oh, good presser from Ronaldo. Who says he can't press? Into McTominay. Scott McTominay. Massive tackle from Gabriel. Come on. We need that third. Great pressure from Ronaldo. Well in from Fred. And that is a fantastic save from Ramsdale from Bruno. Could he have done anything else here, Fernandes? I don't think he can. Ronaldo wanted the pass, but Ronaldo always wants the pass. No way he'd have passed it to Bruno. Eriksen's corner. Ronaldo! Oh. Free header. I don't know if he just didn't catch it right or if it was too high for him. Martinez looks for Eriksen. I don't think he's going to find him. Xhaka heads it all the way back to his goalkeeper. Fair play to him for that one. Another chance for Arsenal potentially here. Saka and Malacia at it again. Here is Odegaard, and that is exactly why Fred was brought on. Well done, Fred. Good play from Fred to Rashford as well, and Fred carries on his run. Ball into Ronaldo, onto McTominay, who's put under massive pressure by that flick from Ronaldo, and McTominay is definitely going to get booked for that. That was more of a move that we saw last night in Cardiff. Good takedown. 4 bookings in 6 games from McTominay. That's a little bit of a worry. One more and he'll pick up a suspension. Could be another signal to potentially put Casemiro on for him. Don't want him getting sent off. Martinelli driving at them again now. Into Jesus. Still Jesus. Has a shot! And I think De Gea knew where it was. I hope he did. He wasn't sure, De Gea. You could tell by the look on his face. He was not confident that was going wide. Good effort, Jesus. On comes the new Thierry Henry, Eddie Nketiah. And Smith Rowe as well. And is that their new guy, Vieira? I think it is. Heard good things about Fabio Vieira, but yet to see him play. Given away to Bruno. Ronaldo's made a run. I think he's offside. But we shall see. Ronaldo's ball in is towards Dalot. It's in behind for a goal kick. So we'll never know. We'll never know. It was tight. It was tight. Arteta issuing several instructions to the 3 youngsters about to come on. Varane and Jesus at it again. This time Varane gets the decision. Here they come. Surprised at this. Odegaard coming off. He doesn't look very happy to be coming off, and I don't think... Very interesting. Lokonga coming off, no surprise at that. And then one more for Nketiah. Maybe Xhaka? Zinchenko. So they're either going to go 3 at the back here, or they're going to move Xhaka out to left back. If they are, then we need to move Rashford over to that right-hand side. So, first look at Fabio Vieira. Good tackle by Malacia. No, he's offside given. Offside given. Doesn't look like anyone has gone over to left back, so yeah, it's going to be a 3 at the back system. Ben White, right centre back. Saliba in the middle. Gabriel, left centre back, and then Martinelli and Saka essentially as wing backs or left mid, right mid. Xhaka in midfield, then Smith Rowe and Vieira, then Jesus and Nketiah. So 3-1-4-2 for Arsenal for the last remainder of this game. So big pressure on the United defence, but good opportunities to counter. Now I'd be looking to put Elanga on. Double change. McTominay and probably Bruno still. McTominay and Bruno for Elanga and Casemiro. I'd definitely be looking to do something like that. Eriksen could be in here. Eriksen could be in. He's got Rashford alongside him. Eriksen to Rashford. Is the flag going to stay down? I think it is. 3-1 United. Just what we just said. The counter's in behind. VAR are definitely going to have a look, but I think this is good. I really think this is good. Oh, he's definitely on. He's definitely on. What a ball from Bruno Fernandes, and Christian Eriksen, who's probably been the best player on the pitch once again, gets the assist he deserves, and Rashford adds to his tally again. 2 goals and an assist for Marcus Rashford. Well, if the game ended now, my prediction stands. I went for 3-1. But at the same time, again, put Elanga on. Give us even more impetus in behind. But then we'd lose one of Bruno or Eriksen. Arteta hangs his head in his hands. He knows what he's done. But at the top level, you've got to take the high risk to get the high rewards. So, Arsenal fans, let me know in the comments, in the chat. But I think that's justifiable, what Arteta tried to do. And it still might pay off. There's still 15 minutes left, but here goes Eriksen again. Out to Rashford. And he's got... Oh, Marcus. Miscontrol. Harry Maguire being given instructions. That's still in play. Eriksen again, Ronaldo. Not sure about that. Looks like Casemiro, Maguire and Elanga could all be coming on. McTominay needs to be careful. He's almost given away another foul there. Brilliant ball from Martinelli. Malacia in. He's had another... It was not had his best game, Malacia, but he's had a better second half against Saka. Rashford. Can he get round Saliba? Oh, no, it went out for a throw-in. Rashford now holding his hamstring. Here goes Vieira, out to Jesus. He's got Varane and Malacia for company. Gets it in and Martinez scissor kicks it away. And is now going to have a little nap. He's all right. I think Rashford's race is run. It's amazing how much difference the position change makes for him. Like I said, all first half, he wasn't running, he wasn't tracking, he didn't look a threat at all. And this second half, since he's been over on that left-hand side, he's been absolutely everywhere, Marcus Rashford. Maguire on for Martinez. Casemiro on for Rashford. Martinez giving it some to the Arsenal fans at that end of the ground as well. But Maguire is back. Let's hope he doesn't make any cock-ups in the remaining, probably about 15 minutes left. Tomiyasu has now come on for Ben White as well. Casemiro straight into the action on Tomiyasu. It comes to Smith Rowe. Martinelli and Dalot handles him this time. He's had a much better second half, Diogo Dalot against Martinelli. Now a chance for another counter. Fred bursting away from Xhaka if Dalot can find him. He's looked all the way to Christian Eriksen and I think he's found him. What a ball from Dalot. Casemiro gives it away. Jesus is now isolated with Maguire. Maguire will probably bring him down. That's exactly what he does. And it'll be a yellow card immediately for Harry Maguire. He didn't really have a lot of choice there. He'll probably get unnecessary criticism for that as well, but he'd just come on the pitch and Jesus was running away from him. Sometimes you just got to bring him down, and that's what he's done. But it is a free kick for Arsenal. Odegaard no longer on the pitch, so Xhaka lining it up with Vieira. Manchester United players all standing in front of the line that the officials marked out for them. Looks like it is going to be Xhaka who hits this. Fred and Casemiro having a nice chat in the wall. De Gea is giving Xhaka an awful lot of the right-hand side of the goal to aim at. And it is going to be Granit Xhaka, blocked by Varane, away by Maguire, then away by Varane. Oh! And Fred could be away. Ronaldo's in the middle. Fred looks for Ronaldo. Ramsdale gets there. Arteta almost tried to tackle Fred for a moment there. Ronaldo absolutely fuming at Fred. Rightfully so, but it was Fred. What did you expect, Ronnie? Oh dear, Bruno puts it straight out into touch and it's now an Arsenal throw. Vieira now coming down the right-hand side. Now out to Martinelli. Only Nketiah in the box for Arsenal. 2 goals down, they need to have more players in the box. United's shape looks solid. Good ball there from Gabriel to Gabriel Jesus, who's having another go at McTominay. Ball into Nketiah. Potential shout of a penalty. I thought it would have been very, very soft if it had been given. Great ball from Jesus into Nketiah. Maguire being his clumsy self, but no. Nketiah's thrown himself to the floor there. Now McTominay. Ronaldo wants it in behind. Malacia doesn't take the option. Instead goes into Casemiro. De Gea goes long. Ronaldo was offside. Ooh, miscontrol from Saliba, but gets away with it. The shape is now with Eriksen at left wing, Bruno at right wing, Fred at attacking midfield, and then McTominay and Casemiro. So the 4-2-3-1 hasn't changed, just the personnel occupying the positions, and shows how well drilled we are. Good ball in, Jesus, Vieira! Five minutes plus added time remaining. United hopefully cruising to victory from here. De Gea yet again sending it long. Well, Ronaldo misses the header, but Casemiro doesn't. Malacia and Saka at it again. Tomiyasu with a clever little flick round Casemiro. Eriksen in well again. Vieira takes a quick throw in. Jesus. That's going to be offside, surely. No. Tomiyasu finds Saka in behind. Handball shout. Saka and Malacia slides in. Casemiro there again. Malacia handles Saka once more. Slip from Tomiyasu. All sorts falling over on that side of the pitch. Fred with a double challenge. Malacia keeps it in play. Oh, and Saka is very late on Malacia there. Testament to how well Malacia has done on Saka this second half. Oh, it's nothing more than a yellow. Saka's just late. It's a little bit of frustration. He's caught Malacia late and it's a yellow card. He knows what he was doing. He's not going to get sent off for that. All it means is we get an extra chance to time waste, so no complaints from me in that point. Kills the momentum of Arsenal's attacks. Even more instructions for Bruno and Eriksen from Ten Hag. Absolutely relentless management, micromanagement, something we've not seen at Manchester United for the last couple of years. And the reason I've gone silent is because Gary Neville was just naming Christian Eriksen his player of the match, and I couldn't agree more. Rashford will probably take the headlines for the 2 goals and the assists, but for me, Christian Eriksen, absolutely unbelievable. The way he has improved our midfield, it just cannot be expressed enough. He's been absolutely outrageously good, Christian Eriksen, and exactly what we've lacked in terms of creativity from midfield, probably since the likes of Michael Carrick left. It's been that long since we've had a player that good and that consistent. Even Paul Pogba, he could do it on occasions, but not as consistently as Eriksen's been in these last few games. Another good challenge from Fred. I think the foul there is from Dalot. Fred hasn't been called up on that. Dalot pulled Martinelli back. Into the last minute now. Arsenal still pressing. Tomiyasu. Vieira. Really deep now, Manchester United, just holding their positions. Vieira puts a ball in, a great ball in, and Dalot, it was McTominay even, putting it over his own net to stop. I think it was Martinelli running in behind. Good defending from Scott McTominay, who again has been absolutely fantastic. Hasn't been bothered by the yellow card he picked up. So, interested to see what he does for the Europa League game on Thursday. I think we'll see a few changes. 4 minutes of added time as Arsenal have this corner. Whipped in, away by Maguire. That's what he's there to do. Vieira scuffs it to Ronaldo, and there could be another break on here. Eriksen with almost another pinpoint ball. Just needed to be half a yard higher, and Fred could have been away. Now Jesus and Saka have Malacia isolated, but Casemiro has come over to cover, and of course Casemiro wins it, and Fred can't keep it in. Martinelli now. Gabriel's ball in. Malacia brings it down. Tries to drive away from Vieira. And just punts it downfield. Saka on Malacia again. Good ball in field. Maguire goes in. Ball one, says the referee. Ronaldo decides to shoulder it back towards the midfield and it ends up with Gabriel Jesus. Casemiro, shot from Smith Rowe. And it's over the top. And surely, if there was any chance of an Arsenal comeback, that was it there. Completely needless shoulder push from Ronaldo. De Gea, again, looking to send this goal kick long. And as expected, as we approach the last minute of the game, the "we want Glazers out" chance restart. And there could be a chance for Fred. It could be for Fred to Bruno. Ronaldo in the middle, and Bruno can't find him. And Ronaldo is absolutely fuming again. He's so desperate to contribute, Ronaldo. Say what you want about his potential wanting to leave and this, that and the other. He is so desperate to contribute for Manchester United. And Bruno has very much let him down there. You can see the pain etched on his face that he's not got that ball there. Looks like we are going to put the ball in the box here. It's going to be a yellow card for Christian Eriksen, I think. Taking too long over the corner. Eriksen does put it in to Ronaldo, and he doesn't quite make the contact he needed. Jesus with one more little beat on Dalot, sends it downfield all the way to Nketiah. Malacia is there with him, and Malacia deals with him brilliantly. He is some signing as well. Ten Hag has done... He's got the players he wanted, and they are contributing so well. Vieira with an effort, straight at De Gea. He collapses to the floor. And barring any Liverpool stoppage time shenanigans, that should be that. De Gea spills the ball to the floor. Sends it long. And the full-time whistle blows. 3-1 Manchester United. As predicted. So I will take that. Thank you very much. 3 points for the prediction series. And what that means is Arsenal's unbeaten run is over. And Manchester United close the gap down to 3 points. Let's have a quick look at the table, actually, while we are here. Can we do that? Where is the table? Bear with me one moment. There we go. Here comes the table. So Arsenal remain top on 15. Manchester City and Tottenham on 14. Brighton on 13. And Manchester United now up to 5th with 12 points after 3 wins in a row. We now go into the European break. And I will be back as early as Tuesday morning. We are going to bring out new series. We are going to have Champions League predictions on Tuesday and on Wednesday. No Europa League predictions. I don't have time to do them as well. And let me know if you do want to see live reactions to the Europa League games as well. Next live Manchester United match will be live here next weekend. Thank you very much to everyone that has watched today. 3-1 to Manchester United is the final score. If you are watching the highlights of this, I am going to put a highlights video out from this at some point over the course of this week with the key moments from this. And if you do enjoy that and you've enjoyed the stream, please let me know by dropping a like on this stream or on the highlights video, subscribing to the channel, ringing the bell, and I will see you again very, very soon.